I have been known to write as well as say some pretty oddball things. And I've kind of written that off as being, well, he's an artist. He's going to say things. He's going to wear really weird clothes, and he's going to do things with his hair that most people don't do. And he's going to do the same thing when it comes to his personal thoughts. But that's one of the reasons why I like being a daily writer. There are moments that you are receiving something that you don't understand. But the daily discipline is this. Don't run from it. Don't hide from it. Speak with it and share the journey. Now, what was put on paper today is totally over my head. I don't understand it, but I hope that in this small time that we have together, we can find out why it came into being. Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer, the silent wolf. I watch and view life as it's happening because there's so much that we could be learning, and it's not always found in a book or in a building. It's right here in front of us. This is The Daily Mess. The tiny Hollywood things that many people never talk about. The tiny Hollywood things that many people never talk about. Anything Marvel or DC is always going to include massive amounts of city destruction. We see it. See, my thing is, I've always wanted to know who rebuilds it. And what is the time limit of getting that city rebuilt? Because there's always going to be a sequel when it comes to Marvel and DC. Who builds it? But in the realms of reality, here's how we have to think about this. Paris still has scars from a world war that took place 75, 80 years ago. In other films, family members or friends disappear. So the thing is that this one person that is now missing was the chief moneymaker in the family. They're gone without a trace. So my wife and I were having a conversation this morning. A movie that we saw 3 days ago is still inside our hearts. And she goes, I know how the movie ended, but the guy, the main man, the guy who brought the money to the family to pay for the mortgage, he's gone. How could the family still live in that home and do the things that they did to that home if the chief moneymaker is gone? See? Questions that are designed by Hollywood but are never answered by its millions of followers. I mean, I totally get it. People watch movies to escape from reality. I get it. If you're going to make it look real, don't take us into a stage of fantasy. Life isn't a movie set. Sometimes we just need to answer the questions. What if this really happened? Can I get real open and honest with you? The opening scene of Private Ryan. To this moment, I am affected. Why? Because Steven Spielberg knew exactly what he was doing. And what he did was he pulled this guy into a storyline to embrace what was taking place. But what we aren't thinking about are the families that received the news of what took place in the movie Private Ryan. Ask the questions and try to figure out, is there a deeper purpose to this happening on the big screen or even your flat screen? Look beyond the storyline and see the realm of what could be a reality. I'm Arrow, and that's The Daily Mess.